Brian Anderson. Joining me, analyst Richard Jeff. Grant, these teams both have an 0-2 record in the Cup. So no doubt tonight is a must-win if they want to get to the knockout stages of this NBA Cup tournament.
Yes, B.A. I mean, the loser will fall to 0-3, eliminated from the competition. The winner gets a glimpse of hope. Of course, they have to win tonight and their next game, too. Plus, get some help.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Smith and Shane Good. Play together in the front court, and it's Thompson in at the three.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Outside, Green. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Van Vliet. Smith outside, from behind the arc. Fires in the triple.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Ingles finds Noel. And here's Randall. Jacks up a three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Green, the pass to Van Vliet.
Minnesota foul. Noel. First personal foul. First team foul.
Smith outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Launches it.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet. Only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Here's Noel. And Minnesota again with a bucket. three from beyond the arc. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, BA. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Conley's checked in for Noel. Smith outside. Pass to Van.
Be up on him. Don't let him breathe, all right?
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This team doesn't just win, they win big. Now with a double-digit win differential for the season. Wow.
That means they've given full effort for all their games. No garbage time, no lax efforts, full throttle basketball playing. They've spent a lot of time dominating on the floor.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets, starting the second. They've got Whitmore, Green out there with Tari Eason. And it's Green, and it's Adams in at the center position. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Noel, the pass to Gobert. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. The Rockets trail. Here's Green. Throw it down!
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what was. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shot's good by Noel.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Green for three. Minnesota with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside for Green. For three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert has got a sixth rebound line. Here's Noel. Pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And they're on the run. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist from Eason. Whitmore's got 7 points.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
It's good by Noel.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Outside Whitmore. Green with a screen on Edwards. Here's Whitmore outside. Gets the three to fall. He's got 10.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And stolen by Green. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Houston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
Free throw good. Green enriching the former second overall pick in 2021. We all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Gobert with a screen on Van Vliet. Noel. Hammers it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his second basket.
Picking the defense apart, I doubt that they thought Van Vliet would take
Timberwolves lead by 1.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Noel against Van Vliet.
Minnesota foul.
Conley's checked in for Minnesota. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Şengün checked in for Adams. Here's Şengün. Hover. Right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful. Taking a look here at the Rockets, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that's a wrap on.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left. Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Let's get an update on Jabari Smith. What's the status, Allie?
Thanks. I just talked with the Rockets head athletic trainer. The ankle is very tender. They wrapped it on ice to try and release the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. All that said, he's already back in the game. Some serious toughness on display tonight.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
We've got Julius Randle. He's out there with Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles is out there with Adams. And it's Noel in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Thompson. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort, man. They've done an amazing job on the glass.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Thompson outside. Back to Green. Looking to win the run. Pass to Şengün. The three from Thompson. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Is it possible to press 2 much?
against Van Vliet. Noel, the pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. 14 feet away. And Edwards the bucket. On the assist by Gobert. Gobert's got 3 assists tonight. Rockets trail by 18. Outside, Green. On the wing, Thompson. Ingles defending. The 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
The kick out to Edwards. Noel against Van Vliet. Noel, no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, you need to find some sort of momentum.
Shots good by Noel.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Edwards against Green. And a nice finish on the layup. Green's got 14 points for the game.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
Noel against Van Vliet. Shots good by Noel. Noel's got 21.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Here's Van Vliet. Nails the 16-footer. He's got 6.
And clearly from mid-range, Van Vliet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
Noel against Van Vliet. The kick out to Edwards. Now Noel. He's got 21. Back to Edwards. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
When Edwards knocks down threes, the Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Van Vliet pass to Şengün. Now here's Thompson. Ingles defending. Back to Şengün. It's blocked by Gobert. To the middle. And there's Noel on the assist by Edwards. 23 points in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Noel, the pass to Randall. Lays it up and in off a pretty assist. Randall's got 17 points.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Van Vliet. The Rockets again can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Noel. And he banks in the layup. Noel's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Ingles against Van Vliet. And here's Thompson for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Three-pointer, Noel. He buries it from 3. Noel's got 12 points here in the second half.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Green with a screen on Ingles. Here's Thompson. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 9 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, it just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Thompson outside. Smith outside. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they're trailing in this ball game.
Back to Noel. Randall, a screen on Smith. Noel down low. He's against Smith. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Houston.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Houston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Inside. Here's Şengün. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
Noel with it. And he's got 28 now. Pass to Gobert. Down low. Shot's good by Noel. Noel's got 14 points now in the second half.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Let's go now to the sideline to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach.
Substitution on court.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And it's Eason penetrating. The kick out to Van Vliet. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Alperon Şengün, Fred Van Vliet out there with Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Green in at the power forward position. Stolen by Van Vliet. Back comes Houston in transition. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
From G League to a big-time player, Van Vliet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Miller, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Noel. Soft touch off the glass. Noel's got 32 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Pass to Green. Shoots over Miller.